Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, Pilatus freezes U.S. deliveries after Trump's 39% tariff rolled in. easyJet suspends captain after drunk and naked episode. Medal of Honor recipient gets flight in CAF P-51 Mustang. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Pilatus freezes U.S. deliveries after Trump's 39% tariff rolled in. After President Trump slapped a 39% import tariff on Swiss goods, Pilatus decided to temporarily cut ties with the U.S. market by refusing to deliver PC-12 and PC-24 biz jets to American customers. If the tariff chaos doesn't die down soon, the commercial aviation industry could be facing similar complications. This is no small move. The U.S. normally takes about 40% of Pilatus's annual output. The PC-12 single-engine turboprop and PC-24 light jet have long been favorites among corporate operators and private owners, especially at busy business aviation hubs like Teterboro and Van Nuys. But now, with nearly 40% slapped onto the price tag overnight, the company says the competitive disadvantage is just too steep to ignore. The August 6 tariff announcement caught Switzerland off guard, especially since trade talks had seemed close to a deal. Pilatus says the added cost and uncertainty are already rattling customers, and they're shifting focus toward other regions. Asia-Pacific, Latin America, and Europe are now in their crosshairs. There's even talk of speeding up plans for a U.S. assembly site in Sarasota, Florida to sidestep the tariff problem altogether. For now, Pilatus insists job security for its 3,000 employees is the priority, though options like reduced working hours and adjusting staffing through natural attrition are on the table. After the break, Signia buys Precise Flight for safety products.
Looking for a new generation of proven and efficient aviation power plants that boast modern engineering, electronic ignition, and both direct and gear drive systems? With 100 horsepower to 240 horsepower, the Skyline and Redline engines offer uncommon value in an overpriced industry. Whether you are looking for fixed wing or rotor, MW Fly Americas has been established to service the American market with dedication and expertise. MWFlyAmericas.com. The legendary BD4C program is building an exciting future for those who want a rugged four-seat family flyer with a proven history. The SureWings program produces a complete kit and builder assist program that gives you everything you need to be flying a BD4CS in record time. For conventional kit builders, BD Aviation has parts, partial kits, and full kits for the 190-mile-per-hour BD4C that has logged thousands of hours. Visit SureWings.com and BDAviation.com for more detail.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Signia buys Precise Flight for safety products. Signia Aerospace has acquired Precision Flight Inc., a developer and manufacturer of aviation safety equipment and systems, including the pulse light system, oxygen system, and speed brakes. Precise Flight products are utilized by a wide range of aviation customers, including airframe OEMs, completion centers, MROs, airlines, biz jets, rotorcraft, and GA aircraft. The company said it will continue to operate from its current headquarters in Bend, Oregon. Purdue cuts the ribbon on new Amelia Earhart terminal. Indiana's Purdue University Airport has officially re-entered the world of commercial air travel by cutting the ribbon on its new Earhart terminal and beginning SkyWest-operated United Express flights. The 10,000-square-foot facility marks a major upgrade from the original building, which was constructed in 1943 and converted to a terminal in the late 70s. That old structure is still standing strong, now housing the aviation library and administration. Crew 10 astronauts back on Earth after Pacific splashdown. NASA's SpaceX Crew 10 mission has officially been deemed a success, with the 4-person crew splashing down in the Pacific Ocean near California Saturday, August 9th. This completes the agency's 10th rotation for the Commercial Crew Program. The Commercial Crew Program launched back in 2011, allowing private companies to operate crew transportation services between Earth and the ISS. For now, Elon Musk's SpaceX Crew Dragon has done all the heavy lifting, with Boeing's Starliner spacecraft to become a second commercial crew provider once it becomes operational. American faces $250,000 suit from disabled passenger. A wheelchair-bound passenger is seeking nearly $250,000 from American Airlines for alleged violations of her Air Carrier Access Act rights. Kelsey Brickell's case involves a June 12, 2025 trip from Paris to Chicago O'Hare. Brickell, who uses a custom-powered wheelchair due to severe cardiac and neuromuscular conditions, claims an American Airlines online check-in glitch incorrectly listed her husband and son's titles and blocked her out of advanced check-in. The airline reportedly told her this was, quote, not always available on international flights, failing to address federal requirements for accessibility. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. easyJet suspends captain after drunk and naked episode. British low-cost airline group easyJet suspended one of its captains after being reported by guests who witnessed him drunk and naked at a luxury resort hotel in Cape Verde on August 5th. He was due to fly a return leg to London Gatwick more than 36 hours later, but the airline grounded him after the complaints and located a replacement pilot. A spokesman for easyJet told media that the pilot's actions will be investigated and that crew and passenger safety was its highest priority. Shortly after his arrival, the captain began drinking at the Malia Dunas Beach Resort and Spa on the island nation in the central Atlantic Ocean off the western coast of Africa. After his extended drinking session, he was seen walking around in common areas of the resort in the early morning hours of August 5th. Guests reported that around 2:30 a.m. local time, the pilot stripped and wandered into the reception area and then proceeded on to the gym and spa. The easyJet spokesman said, quote, as soon as we were made aware, the pilot was immediately stood down from duty in line with our procedures pending an investigation. The safety of our passengers and crew is easyJet's highest priority, end quote. After these messages, Medal of Honor recipient gets flight in CAF P-51 Mustang.
It's time to upgrade your power plant to the first FAA-certified clean sheet engine design in over 60 years. Delta Hawk's jet fuel-powered liquid-cooled turbocharged engine produces turbine performance at 40% better fuel efficiency of typical reciprocating engines, while also achieving exceptional reliability and significant reduction in cost of ownership. Reserve your engine package today at deltahawk.com.
Welcome back. Medal of Honor recipient gets flight in CAF P-51 Mustang. The Commemorative Air Force's Air Base Georgia recently honored a true American hero in a powerful tribute flight on the P-51 Mustang Red Nose, assigned to Air Base Georgia and piloted by John Currenti. MSG Leroy Petry was attending the recent EAA AirVenture Airshow and fly-in Oshkosh as a special guest of American Airlines and a participant in the annual honor flight. While he was at Oshkosh, David Oliver, president of CAF, arranged for the Mustang flight. CAF General Staff member flew Petry's son in his own privately owned Mustang, Charlotte's Chariot, to create an extra special memory for the family in the skies over Wisconsin. MSG Petry was born in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and is celebrated for his extraordinary bravery during Operation Enduring Freedom. While serving with the 2nd Battalion 75th Rangers in Afghanistan, Petry was severely wounded in both legs but continued fighting and led his team under fire. When a grenade landed nearby, Petry selflessly picked it up to throw away, but it detonated as he released it, severing his hand, but his team survived. For those heroic actions, Petry was awarded the Medal of Honor by President Barack Obama in 2011 and became the second living recipient of the medal for the war in Afghanistan. Petry remarkably recovered and re-enlisted, serving until his retirement in 2014. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.